Oh, look, probably moving down to Canberra to train with Dick Telford's probably been the key to the big improvement. You've got a good quality group down there, like the likes of Jordan, Josh Johnson, Hugh Williams, and we're all sort of on that same level, just training hard and racing pretty well week in, week out, and all seeing some pretty good results at the moment.
Secret, it's pretty straightforward. Doing a bit of mileage, and we're trying to keep pretty consistent with that, but just the competitiveness I guess all the guys have down there. Yeah. We're all pretty out there, pretty crazy guys, so when we go to training, everyone's trying to win reps, and it's funny, like we do some max effort reps, and we'll do 5 or 6 in a session, and you see like someone will win the first one, and then they'll be pretty smashed for the next one, someone else will win, and you know the guy that won the first one will get back and try and go again for the next one, and it's just so competitive that we're all pushing each other to improve week in, week out, and just every session. So I think that's a big reason why we're all improving at such a fast rate now. I guess it's healthy for the sport, but it wasn't too healthy for me. I got my bum handed to me at Hunter by the 2 guys that I'd kind of called out, so probably don't want to say too much, but I'd love to give Matthews a bit of a hiding over the 1500, so I don't know, he ran 3:37, it's pretty quick, but I think I've got him covered over that last lap if I get the chance.
Yeah, probably just the move with Dick. He's a pretty well-rounded coach. He's coached guys like, well, currently coaching Michael Shelley, Com Games Gold in the marathon, and then he's coached a lot of good 15 guys, and obviously last season, seeing the improvement Jordan had over 1500, it was pretty evident that he was sort of kicking off a pretty good 1500 squad, and sort of good opportunity to be a part of it and train with these guys, and sort of making that next step out of juniors can sometimes be tough, but sort of found that the type of training we do, you get a lot of confidence out of it, training with these types of guys and the quality of work we do. So you go into races with nothing to lose and you just want to compete and really just have a crack at it. And probably these guys are the right guys to do it with, just because they keep it pretty aerobic year round, so you're always fit, and then you go into that max effort training and you're ready to run fast. So yeah, it's good.
We're trying to keep it pretty low key and pretty simple. I guess last year we raced a lot, and there's more so to try and get into the big races, and I guess that's what Dempsey's doing at the moment. But for me, I guess I'm pretty much guaranteed spots in some of those big races like Melbourne and Sydney. So the last few years I haven't really made it to nationals in my best form, so just pretty much running Melbourne and Sydney Track Classic, and then get up for nationals, do the best I can there, and then head overseas and have a few races at Stanford and Aussie. Yeah, it's probably the motivation to most of my winter training. I've been working hard just so that doesn't happen again, and it's happened the last few seasons actually, not so much in that manner, but just kind of missing out on that final, and it's pretty bittersweet. So I definitely want to make that final, and then once you're in there, anything can happen. So that's definitely been the main focus of this season, and Melbourne and Sydney are going to be quick, so if I get into form there, I know I can hold form until nationals and hopefully be a good season, just slowly building now. I think it is. I don't see why I can't run through 156 at 800 and feel pretty comfortable. So if I get a good group of guys going through, or if I slot into a race with Matthews and Gregson and they're pushing that pace as well, I don't see why I can't run down there with them. I'm glad they didn't get it in Briggs, because it would have left me in the dust a bit. But they're going to come out sometime and try and run it again. So hopefully I can get off the back of those guys, and they're both great runners. So when they're in the race together, they're going to go hard, and I'll just slot in and see how long I can hang on for. Yeah, I think so. I don't know, it definitely didn't happen at Hunter. I think I was just a bit too much over my threshold a little early, but that's more of their game, and the 1500 is coming down, I guess, to my game. I haven't done this fitness stuff in the mile, which as long as Gregson and McAtee and all of those guys, so 3K was pretty tough, but in the 1500 I definitely think when it comes to that bell and everyone's stinging, I've got the balls to be able to push pretty hard, so
nice.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah, you do have the balls.
For me, obviously the plan's not as set in concrete with Jordan. I'm not quite like the auto start. I think after last night, 3:45.8 sort of puts me on the fringe of that 15 in Sydney and Melbourne, but if I got the chance to race there, it'd be good to have a big crack and race against some of those top guys and just get involved. But probably like train through this week and then race New South Wales State Open there. There's a few good guys running there, so try get involved in that, and then after that I might try slot in for an 8 somewhere. We ran an 8 last Friday night, me and Jordan, and found that was pretty beneficial to how we performed last night, so keep training through for most of these smaller races, and then if I get the chance to race at Sydney or Melbourne, then taper up and try have a big one. Yeah, sort of, that's what I'm sort of hoping. I mean, last night the pacing wasn't great. We didn't go through overly quick, and we were sort of just fighting to get some clearway with 400 to go, and once we got that, I think we left our run a bit late. We couldn't quite make up the ground we lost. But yeah, I think we're both definitely confident that we can go a lot quicker, and yeah, hopefully perform well and come nationals, just have a dig, and for me, try and make that final and get involved again. Yeah, definitely Josh Johnson. I mean,
why is that?
He's just the funniest guy. He'll rock up to a session, or even just before a race, he'll go onto the start line. He'll just be talking about something completely irrelevant, and he'll just go out there and just run something insane. When I was injured, actually, just before State 3K, I had a block of Himalayan chocolate and then ran 8:05. So he's certainly the type of guy not to take things too seriously, but he's also one to watch. I think he's probably hasn't had the best start to the season, but he should finish quite strong and run pretty well.
I don't know, I guess, don't like to say it, but I like Kyrgios's banter. He's pretty funny. He's a Canberra boy.
Good.
So
he's up there. He's like top 30 or whatever he is in the world.
He's good. He's got some good chat. So
a bit of a boxing fan. Hate to say it, but Money Mayweather.
Oh, nice.
He's a character. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just goes out there, does what he wants, performs when he wants, and just brings in the big bucks. It's funny.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys, and good luck for the rest of the season. I'll see you around.
Too easy. Cheers, Ross.
Cheers.